Hello everyone, welcome back to the another session of Principle of Mathematical Induction. First we understand the definition of divisibility. A and B are any two numbers, A and B are any two numbers such that here A is less than B, A and B are any two numbers and A is less than B. Here I am going to say B is divisible by A, or I am also say this as A divides B, A divides B, or B is divisible by A, B is divisible by A, or it is also known as A divides B. Then the here B is divisible by A, B is, it means that is what? That is here A divides B or B divisible by A, It means this implies there exists a integer q, q belongs to z is indicator set of all integers such that B equal to A into Q, means A and B are any two numbers, A less than B. Here I am going to say A divides B or B is divisible by A, then there exists a integer Q such that B equal to AQ, then A divisible by B divisible by A. Please take in your mind, B is divisible by A, then this can be imply that B equal to A into Q, where Q is integer. Please you people remember this statement. Okay. B is divisible by A, then this imply B equal to A into Q, Q is integer. So, this is the definition of divisibility. Okay. There exists integer Q such that B equal to A into Q. And this question will asking like this also, 10 to the power 2n minus 1 plus 1 is multiple by 11, and divisible by 11 gives the same sense, no difference in it. Okay. Now, we will prove this example by using PMI. Please remember this thing here, B is divisible by A means there exists an integer Q such that B equal to AQ. Please you remember this one. This is the definition of divisibility. B is divisible by A, this implies B equal to A into Q, where Q is a integer. Okay. So, come to the proof of this example. Proof, first you consider given statement as P of n, let P of n is 10 to the power 2n minus 1 plus 1 is divisible by 11, okay. So, I am going to verify first step. The first step is I am going to true the I am going to verifying P of n is true for n equal to 1. So, P of n is true for n equal to 1. So, that is you consider this one for n equal to 1, put n equal to 1, 10 to the power, that is 10 to the power 2 into 1 minus 1 plus 1 is equal to, okay, 2 into 1 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 10, 10 plus 1 is equal to 11, which is divisible by 11. which is divisible by 11. So, therefore, P of 1 is true. P of 1 is true. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ 10 to the power 2n minus 1 plus 1 ಇದೆ. ಈಗ ನಾವು n equal to 1 ಅನ್ನು n ಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, 10 to the power 2 into 1 minus 1. 10 to the power 2 into 1 ಅಂತಂದರೆ 2 minus 1, it remains only 10 plus 1, 10 plus 1 is 11. ಈ 11 ಇಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ which is divisible by 11. So therefore P of 1 is true. Okay. So next step, we move to the second step, step 2. Here we are going to assume the given statement P of n is true for n equal to k. Assume P of n is true for n equal to k, where k is natural number. K is any natural number. That is 10 to the power 2. Instead of n, you substitute k. 2k minus 1 plus 1 is divisible by 11. Or you use the definition of the divisibility. Okay. Or 10 to the power 2k minus 1 plus 1 is divisible by 11 means use the definition of divisibility, that is, if b is divisible by a, then there exists an integer q such that b equal to aq. If you call this as b and this as a, so therefore there exists an integer q, then b can be expressed as b is 10 to the power 2k minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 11 into q, where q is integer, and you call it this as a equation number 1. Okay. So 10 to the power 2k minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 11q. Next we will move to the third step, step 3. Here we establish P of k plus 1 is true. To prove P of k plus 1 is true. Okay. So means 10 to the power, that is what? That is 10 to the power 2 into n instead k plus 1. 10 to the power 2 into k plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 is divisible by 11. That is, we are going to sufficiently prove 10 to the power 2 into k plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 equal to 11 into m, where m is any integer. So for that you are going to consider, or now you consider the 10 to the power 2 into bracket k plus 1 minus 1 plus 1. Okay. And this is equal to, so using laws of indices, you split this as 10 to the power, first you multiply 2 inside of the bracket, 2k plus 2 minus 1 and plus 1. Okay. 2 multiply inside of the bracket, 2 into k is 2k plus 2 into 1 is 2 and this is minus 1. Then using laws of indices, you take this as 10 to the power 2k minus 1, 10 to the power 2k minus 1, and plus 2 is there. I am writing this as 10 to the power 2, like this, 10 to the power 2, and it remains what? Plus 1, and this is equal to, okay. So see here, 10 to the power 2k minus 1 by equation 1, here you are going to use 10 to the power 2k minus 1 or 10 to the power 2k minus 1 is equal to 11q minus 1 is equal to 11q minus 1. Use this thing in that 10 to the power 2k minus 1 is what? 11q minus 1. Okay, this is from equation 1. If you shift this plus 1 in RHS, then you will get 10 to the power 2k minus 1 is equal to 11q minus 1. So, therefore, 10 to the power 2k minus 1 is 11q minus 1 into what? 10 square, here plus 1. Okay. And multiply 10 square inner the bracket. The square of 10 is 100. 11q, 11q into 10 square. 10 square is 100 minus 1. 1 into 10 square. 10 square is 100 plus 1. Okay. So, this is equal to 11 into 100q. 11 into 100q and minus 100 plus 1 is minus 99. Minus 100 plus 1 is minus 99. So, this is equal to, and in both sides 11 is common. Here also 11 and this is multiple of 11 and this is also multiple of 11 and 99 is also multiple of 11. So, take it outside 11 from both the terms. Okay. 11 I am taking outside. What it remains in first term? 100q. 100q. And what it remains in the second term? Only 9. 9 into 11 is 99. Okay. So, this is nothing but what? This is nothing but what? 11 into m. 11m. Where m is integer, that is 100q minus 9. This is integer. So, therefore, what is your LHS? LHS is what? 10 to the power 2 of k plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 11m. So, here this implies that 10 to the power 2 of k plus 1 minus 1 plus 1, according to definition of divisibility, which is divisible by 11. By 11. Okay. So, this is P of k plus 1. P of k plus 1 is established, means it is true. So, therefore, P of k plus 1 is true whenever P of k is true. P of k is true. Hence, by PMI, P of n is true for all n belongs to n. For all n belongs to n. Okay. So, this is the solution. So, here main thing you people understand here, the definition of divisibility. If B is divisible by A, then there exists integer q such that B equal to AQ. Here I used that thing here. Okay. So, we will move to the next example. We will see the next example. Prove by mathematical induction. 3 to the power n plus 2n plus 2 minus 8n minus 9 is divisible by 8 for all natural number n. So, already I told you to that definition of divisibility. The definition of divisibility is very important. See, once again I will explain that definition. B is divisible by A. B is divisible by A. Then there exists integer. There exists integer q such that B equal to A into Q. B equal to A into Q. ಅಂದರೆ ಬಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ನಂಬರನ್ನು ಎ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ನಂಬರ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಡಿವಿಸಿಬಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಎ ಇಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ಬಿ ಡಿವಿಸಿಬಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ಯೂ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಬಿ ಅನ್ನು ಎ ಇಂಟು ಕ್ಯೂ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 to the power 2n plus 2 minus 8n minus 9 ಈಸ್ ಡಿವಿಸಿಬಲ್ ಬೈ 8 ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಬಿ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇದನ್ನು ಎ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ದೇರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ಸಚ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ 3 to the power 2n plus 2 minus 8n minus 9 equal to 8 into q ಬರಿಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, ಬರಿತೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ q ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ by using principle of mathematical induction. Proof. First you consider the p of given statement as p of n. Let p of n is 3 to the power 2n plus 2 minus 8n minus 9 is divisible by 8. Is divisible by 8. Is divisible by 8. That is, I am going to consider this as p of n as, okay, 3 to the power 2n plus 2 minus 8n minus 9 is equal to 8 into q, where q is any integer. Q is any integer. By definition of divisibility, I am using definition of divisibility here. So step 1, we are going to prove the statement is true for n equal to 1. For n equal to 1, substitute n equal to 1 here or here. So 3 to the power 2, 3 to the power 2 into 1 plus 2 minus 8 into 1 minus 9. What is this answer? 3 to the power 2 plus 2 is 3 to the power 4. 3 to the power 4 minus 8 into 1 is 8 minus 9. So this is equal to 3 to the power 4 is nothing but what? 81, and minus 8 minus 9 is nothing but minus 17. So this answer is 64. So it is in the form of what? 8 into 8. 8 into 8, 8 into 8 means 8 into q. So hence, which is divisible by 8. Okay, 64 is divisible by 8. So therefore, p of 1 is true. P of 1 is true. Okay, next step. Here we assume in step 2, assume p of n is true for n equal to k, where k is natural number, n equal to k, where k is any positive integer or any natural number. Okay, so that is p of k is 3 to the power 2n plus 2 is there. Instead of n, I am going to use k. 2k plus 2 minus 8k minus 9 is divisible by 8. Is divisible by 8. Divisible by 8. That is, by definition of divisibility, 3 to the power 2k plus 2 minus 8k minus 9 is equal to 8 into q, where q is integer, or 3 to the power 2k plus 2, I am going to shift minus 8k and minus 9 to the RHS. That will become what? 3 to the power 2k plus 2 is equal to 8q. Okay, 8q minus changes with plus 8k and plus 9. Okay, this will call equation number 1. Okay, so now we will move to the step number 3. Step 3. Here we are going to prove the given statement p of n is true for n equal to k plus 1. To prove p of n is true for n equal to k plus 1. So, that is 3 to the power 2 into k plus 1 plus 2 plus 8 into minus 8 into k plus 1 minus 9 is divisible by 8. We are going to prove this one is divisible by 8. Okay. For that you consider, okay, now 3 to the power 2 into bracket k plus 1 plus 2 minus 8 into k plus 1 minus 9 is equal to, so multiply 2 inside the bracket, what happen? 3 to the power 2k plus 2, multiply 2 inside the bracket, 2 into k, 2k plus 2 into 1 is 2 and plus 2 is there, plus 2 minus, multiply 8 inside the bracket, 8k, okay, minus 8 into k is minus 8k and minus 8 into plus 1 is minus 8 and the remaining minus 9. So, this is equal to, I am writing 3 to the power 2k plus 2 into, using laws of indices, a to the power m plus n is equal to a to the power m into a to the power n. So, 3 to the power 2k plus 2 into 3 to the power 2, 3 to the power 2k plus 2 is there. I am writing this as 3 to the 3 square, okay, minus 8k minus 8 minus 9 is minus 17. Okay. So, this is equal to, use equation 1, 3 to the power 2k plus 2 is, 3 to the power 2k plus 2 is what? 8q plus 8k plus 9. 8q plus 8k plus 9 into, this is 3 to the power 2k plus 2, 3 to the power 2k plus 2 using equation 1, 3 to the power 2k plus 2 is 8q plus 8k plus 9 into 3 square is what? 9 minus 8k minus 17. Okay. So, multiply 9 inside the bracket, what happen? So, see here, multiply 9 inside the bracket, 8 into 9, 72q plus 72k plus 9 into 9, 81, okay, 9 into 9, 81 minus 8k minus 17. So, see here, this is equal to, this is 72q, 72k minus 8k, 72k minus 8k is plus 64k and 81 minus 17, this is plus 64, 81 minus 17, 81 minus 17 is 64, and you observe in all the 3 terms 8 as common, take it outside 8 into, so this is what, 9q plus 8k plus 8. So, this is nothing but 8 into m. What is your LHS? LHS is what? 3 to the power 2 into k plus 1 plus 2 minus 8 into k plus 1 minus 9, this is your LHS, is equal to 8m, where m is equal to 9q plus 8k plus 8, which is integer, plus 8 integer. So, this is by using definition of divisibility, p of k plus 1 is true. This implies p of k plus 1 is true. P of k plus 1 is true whenever P of k is true. This means 3 to the power 2 of k plus 1 plus 2 minus 8 into k plus 1 minus 9 is divisible by 8. It easily understands. So, therefore, P of k plus 1 is true whenever P of k is true. Hence, by principle of mathematical induction, hence by PMI, P of n is true for all natural number n. Hence, the solution. Come to the next example. Prove by mathematical induction that 2 into 7 raised to n minus 3 into 5 raised to n minus 5 is divisible by 24 for all n is a natural number. Okay. So, we know that already. We use definition of divisibility. If the number b is divisible by a, then there exists integer q such that b equal to a into q. Here you people, you remember this is definition of divisibility. Here we use that one. So, first come to the proof. First you consider given statement as P of n. Let P of n is 2 into 7 raised to n plus 3 into 5 raised to n minus 5 is divisible by 24. Is divisible by 24. That is, there exists an integer q such that is P of n. You may also consider like this: P of n is 2 into 7 raised to n plus 3 into 5 raised to n minus 5 is equal to 24q, where q is integer. This is by what? Using definition of divisibility. So, now step 1 for n equal to 1, substitute n equal to 1 in here. 2 into 7 raised to 1, 2 into 7 raised to 1 simply 7, plus 3 into 5 raised to 1 simply 5, and minus 5. So, this is equal to what? 2 into 7 is 14, plus 15, 3 into 5 is 15, and minus 5. Okay. 2 into 7 is 14 plus 15 minus 5 is equal to what? 14 plus 15 is 29 minus 5. 29 minus 5 is what? 24. So, which is divisible by 24, which is means this one is for n equal to 1, the given statement P of n is divisible by 24, which is divisible by 24. Therefore, P of 1 is true. So, next second step, step 2. Here we assume P of n is true for n equal to k, where k is natural number, okay, or positive integer. That is, P of k is what? 2 into 7 raised to k plus 3 into 5 raised to k minus 5 is divisible by 24. Or use the definition of divisibility, or P of k is 2 into 7 raised to k plus 3 into 5 raised to k minus 5 is equal to 24q, where q is integer. You call it equation number 1. Next, we will move to the step 3. Step 3. Here, to prove to prove P of n is true for n equal to k plus 1. That is P of k plus 1 is 2 into 7 raised to k plus 1, 2 into 7 raised to k plus 1 plus 3 into 5 raised to k plus 1 minus 5 is divisible by 24. Is divisible by 24. Okay. So here we understand we are going to prove 2 into 7 raised to k plus 1 plus 3 into 5 raised to k plus 1 minus 5 equal to 24m, equal to 24m, where m is any integer. Then it understands this 2 into 7 raised to k plus 1 plus 3 into 5 raised to k plus 1 minus 5 is divisible by 24. So we will see now. You consider 2 into 7 raised to k plus 1 plus 3 into 5 raised to k plus 1, 5 raised to k plus 1 minus 5 is equal to, use the laws of indices, 7 raised to k plus 1 can be written as 7 raised to k into 7. So 2 into 7 raised to k into 7 plus 3 into, similarly I am writing 5 raised to k plus 1 can be written as 5 raised to k into 5, 5 raised to k into 5 and minus 5. Okay. This is because of laws of indices, a raised to m plus n equal to a raised to m into a raised to n, that is. So this is equal to, here first term, I am writing first term as this 7 into what? 2 into this is 7 and this 2 into 7 raised to k. I am taking this as here. First term 7 into 2 into 7 raised to k. And I am going to add and subtract 3 into 5 raised to k, 3 into 5 raised to k, and also add and subtract 5. Okay. I am adding 3 into 5 raised to k, okay, and subtracting 3 into 5 raised to k, and similarly I am adding 5 and I am subtracting 5. Okay. In the first term, I am going to add 3 into 5 raised to k and subtract 3 into 5 raised to k. In similar way, add plus 5 and minus 5. So see here, 3 into 5 raised to k plus 3 into 5 raised to k and minus 3 into 5 raised to k get cancelled, and minus 5 plus 5 get cancelled. It remains only first term, 2 into 7 raised to k into 7, 2 into 7 raised to k into 7. So plus in the second term multiply 3 and 5, 3 into 5 is 15, 3 into 5 is 15, 15 into 5 raised to k minus 5. Okay. So see, in equation 1, 2 into 7 raised to k plus 3 into 5 raised to k minus 5 is equal to what? 24q. Use here 7 into 2 into 7 raised to k plus 3 into 5 raised to k minus 5 up to here is 24q, is 24q, and minus what is there here? 3 into 5 raised to k plus 5 plus 15 5 raised to k minus 5. Okay. Multiply 7 inner the bracket. What happened? 7 into 24. So 24 into 7q, 24 into 7q, 24 into 7q minus 7 into 3, is 21 into 5 raised to k plus 7 into 5 is 35. 35 plus 15 into 5 raised to k minus 5. Okay. You will observe here 24 into 7 cube. Okay, 24 into 7 cube and minus 21 plus 15. Minus 21 and plus 15 is how much? Minus 21 plus 15 is minus 6. Minus 21 into 5k plus 15 into 5k. Okay. 5k is common, minus 21 plus 15 is minus 6. Minus 6 into 5 raised to k. Okay. Plus 35 plus 35 minus 5 is 30. Is 30. So, this is equal to 24 into 7 cube minus, okay, 6 into, here I am going to taking 6 outside. Okay. So, it in the first term it will remains 5 raised to k minus 5. Why? Because minus into minus plus 30. Minus into minus plus 6 into 5 is 30. Okay. So, this is equal to 24 into 7 cube minus 6 and this is multiple of 5k minus 5 is multiple of 4, means it is, I am going to consider this as 4p because 5 raised to k minus 5 is multiple of 4, p is any integer, is multiple of 4. Okay. You observe 5 raised to 1, 5 minus 5, 0, 0 divided by 4 or 0 is multiple of 4. Okay. And next you, so you take 5 k instead to 5 square is 25, 25 minus 5 is 20. So, 20 is multiple of 4 and 5 cube minus 5, 5 cube minus 5 is 125, 125 minus 5 is 120, 120 is a multiple of 4. So, hence 5k minus 5 is multiple of 4, 5 to the power k minus 5 is multiple of 4 or 5 raised to k minus 5 is divisible by 4. Okay. So, hence 5 raised to k minus 5 is 4p where p is a integer. So, this is equal to 24 into 7 cube minus 24 into p. So, take it outside 24, it remains in the bracket 7 cube minus p. So, this is equal to 24 m where m is 7 cube minus p, it is integer. Okay. What is your LHS? LHS is what? 2 into 7 raised to k plus 1 plus 3 into 5 raised to k plus 1 minus 5. So, it stands for 2 raised to 7, 2 into 7 raised to k plus 1 plus 3 into 5 raised to k plus 1 minus 5 is divisible by 24, is divisible by 24. So, therefore, p of k plus 1 is true whenever p of k is true. Hence, by PMI, p of n is true for all natural number, is true for all natural number n. Hence, the proof of the example. We will see the last example of this session. Example, prove by mathematical induction. Prove by mathematical induction. mathematical induction, that is 41 raised to n minus 14 raised to n is multiple of 27, is multiple of 27 for all n belongs to n, is multiple of 27 for all n belongs to n. So, dear students, do not confuse here. Multiple of 27 or divisible of 27 give same sense, nothing difference in that, give same sense. Okay. Here also we are using the definition of divisibility. So, proof of this one is, proof of, for this is, so see here, proof for this is, proof. First we consider given statement as P of n. Let P of n is 41 raised to n minus 14 raised to n is multiple of 27, is multiple of 27. That is, you may taken this as P of n is 41 raised to n minus 14 raised to n is equal to 27q, where q is integer. Now, we verify first step for n equal to 1, step 1, for n equal to 1, for n equal to 1, okay. So, see here 41 raised to 1 minus 14 raised to 1, 41 raised to 1 is 41 only, and minus 14 raised to 1 is 41 only, andre 41 minus 14 is 27. So, obviously which is divisible by 27, which is divisible by 27, by 27. So, therefore, P of 1 is true, P of 1 is true, is true. Okay, next step, step 2. Here we are going to assume, assumption step. Assume P of n is true for n equal to k, where k is positive integer or any natural number. Okay, that is P of k is 41 to the power k minus 14 to the power k is divisible by 27, is divisible by 27, or P to the power k is 41 to the power k minus 14 to the power k is equal to 27q, where q is integer. Okay. So, this is our assumption, and you call this as equation number 1. And we will move to the third step. In third step, we are going to establish the statement, given statement P of n is true for n equal to k plus 1. Okay. Step 3. To prove P of n is true for n equal to k plus 1. That is, P of k plus 1 is 41 to the power k plus 1 minus 14 to the power k plus 1 is divisible by 27, is divisible by 27. Means we are going to prove 41 to the power k plus 1 minus 14 to the power k plus 1 equal to 27m, where m is any integer. So, now you consider, now 41 to the power k plus 1 minus 14 to the power k plus 1, this is equal to, by using laws of indices, 41 to the power k plus 1 can be written as 41 to the power k into 41 minus 14 to the power k plus 1 can be written as 14 to the power k into 14. Okay. In the next step, write 41 to the power k, 41 to the power k into 41 minus 14 to the power k into 14. And in this I am going to add and subtract, I am going to add 14 to the power k into 41. Similarly, subtracting 14 to the power k into 41, so that I am going to use equation 1. This is for I am adjusting for using equation 1, means here 41 is common, see this term and this term, first term and last term, 41 is common. So, therefore, take it outside 41. 41 is common, take it outside in the first term and last term. So, that is 41 into 41 to the power k minus 14 to the power k, 14 to the power k. Okay. And here plus, so see in middle two terms, 14 raised to k is common, 14 raised to k is common. So, I am taking 14 raised to k as common. It will remain 41 minus 14. So, this is equal to here 41, and by equation 1, using equation 1, 41 raised to k minus 14 raised to k, 41 raised to k minus 14 raised to k is 27q. This is 27q plus 14 raised to k into 41 minus 14 is 27. So, next this is equal to, take it outside 27, 27 is common in both the terms. So, take it outside 27 into what, 41q plus 14 raised to k. So, this is equal to 27m, where m is 41q plus 14 raised to k, it is integer. What is your LHS? Your LHS is what? 41 raised to k plus 1 minus 14 raised to k plus 1 is equal to 27m, where m is integer. Okay. So, therefore, it is nothing but what? 41 to the power k plus 1 minus 14 to the power k plus 1 is multiple of 24, is multiple of, is multiple 41 to the power k plus 1 minus 14 to the power k plus 1 is multiple of 27. So, this implies 41 to the power k plus 1 minus 14 to the power k plus 1 is multiple of 27, is multiple of 27. So, this implies P of k plus 1 is true, P of k plus 1 is true whenever P of k is true, P of k is true, P of k is true. So, therefore, by principle of mathematical induction, the given statement P of n is true for all natural number n, hence the proof of the solution. Okay. ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರಿನ NCERT ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ಸಿನ 4ನೇ ಚಾಪ್ಟರು ಮುಕ್ತಾಯವಾಯಿತು. ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೆಲವು ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇವೆ. ಅವನ್ನ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಥವಾ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಈ 4ನೇ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ 4ನೇ ಚಾಪ್ಟರನ್ನು ಪ್ರೀ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೀ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತಹ ಉಡುಪಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಪದವಿ ಪೂರ್ವ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಉಪನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಉಡುಪಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರ ಸಂಘದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ಪ್ರೀ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಕನ್ವೀನರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರಾದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ದಯಾನಂದ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಪ್ರೀ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಸಿನ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಪ್ರಭು ಸರ್ಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುರಾರ್ಜಿ ದೇಸಾಯಿ ಪದವಿ ಪೂರ್ವ ವಸತಿ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಮಿಯಾರು ಕಾರ್ಕಳ ತಾಲೂಕಿನ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಗಾಯನ ಎಂ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಹಾಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಸಹೋದ್ಯೋಗಿ ಮಿತ್ರರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ರಾಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಮಧ್ವ ವಾದಿರಾಜ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ವರ್ಗದವರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡುವಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಪಾತ್ರ ವಹಿಸುವಂಥ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಶ್ರೀಯುತರಾದಂಥ ಸಂದೀಪ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ದೀಪ್ತಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ, ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಅನುಷಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಇದನ್ನು ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾಗಿ ಎಡಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಎಡಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥವರು ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ರಾಜಶಂಕರ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಇದನ್ನು ಲೈವ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಶೋಭದ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಪರೋಕ್ಷವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರತ್ಯಕ್ಷವಾಗಿ ಸಹಕರಿಸಿದ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದಂಥ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಹಾಗೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದಿನ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಉಜ್ವಲವಾಗಿರಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ವೆರಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಈ ಲೈವ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು, ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.